Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me for, wherever you're watching me for. Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you guys went to church today. I'm so sorry for not uploading since workload and full. It was so hectic for me. Yes, guys, thank you for watching my video, for subscribing to my channel, for the calls and comments. I appreciate every one of you. It's been a long time. Happy Sunday once again. Yes, the last time I said we're going to talk about why divorce is affecting us. Today we are not going to differentiate it whether men or women. We are going to be talking to the both party. Whether you are a man, whether you are a woman, we are talking to the both of you today. Today, no discrimination, okay? So, sometimes we said, there was one of my videos that said I was going to talk about why divorce is having effects in us, whether you are a man, a woman, or the children, which is not supposed to be. Divorce is not supposed to have infect. Yes, God say he hates divorce. But if the worst come to the worst, the only thing you can do is to live. Is to live. Many people just based on cheating and domestic violence these days. My husband cheat, he pregnant another woman, he's beating me. That is those two things. When you just measure it, they'll say, is enough. There are so many things. To start with, what is leading to this divorce? That is what I'm going to say now. There are so many things that will lead to divorce. So many, 1,001, 1 million. For instance, emotional abuse. When they abuse you emotionally, when your spouse doesn't even look at you, he cannot even tell you are beautiful today, you look nice, you are so, my wife, I'm so proud of you, or my husband, you look handsome, you this. He abuse you emotionally. Whenever you touch the person, whether you are a man or a woman, he just look as if maybe you are irritating him or her. Only when they are horny, that's when they'll come to you. But when you are, yours don't count. It doesn't matter. Especially, I know you're going to say now that feminist. No, this is not feminist. Especially for the women, there are some group of men, not all, like I said, some, that there is this tradition, this barbaric tradition that is stick on them, that a woman cannot ask for sex, a woman cannot be on top of a man. So many things that they have in their mind that they can say a woman cannot ask of sex, a woman cannot ask of this, a woman cannot do that. It's only when the man is horny, when the man needs sex, when the man want to do, that is when he's going to give it to you. So if it take 3 years, if it take 6 months, if it take 3 weeks, if it take one whole week, if it take the entire life for him to come to you, you'll be there. That is wrong. Secondly is verbal abuse. This verbal abuse is when you talk to your spouse in a wrong manner, especially in public. You can also do it inside, because you make them feel less of themselves. You make them feel worthless. You make them feel like a trash. You don't give them the courage to say, oh, babe, can you please pick this thing up, or can you please give me water? Go and give me water. Go and serve my food. As if you're talking to your maid. Even your maid that you pay, you still have some respect. Go and give me water. Go and serve my food. Go and do this. You don't look at yourself. Look at the way you are. Your hair is rough. You can't, babe, it's like this hair is rough. How are we going to do it? Maybe you make a new one. If you have time, create time for you to make new one. Or I think your makeup is bent these days. It's not, make people feel good, special around you. Let me tell you something. You see marriage that are lasting, all these things. You know the reason? It's because of the memory. When you remember what this person has done. Like I used to say, there is one of my friend, hey, she will tell you, my husband is not perfect, but you see, I can never divorce my husband. Why? He said, if I divorce my husband, my children will not survive one day. Because the man will just tell the woman, if you like, get lost is your headache. Not that he doesn't love the wife. He doesn't disturb her for anything. The man will bath the children. The man will take the children to school. The man will pick the children from school. The man will do everything for provided the man is just. So he said, it's not even because of me, but my children cannot survive 1 week. Those memories, no matter if you are a demon, you are a devil, those memories, he said, love covereth multitude of sin. These are the kind of love that will overshadow your weakness, that will overshadow whether you pregnant a woman, whether you cheat, whether you are an armed robber, whether you are a serial killer, whether you were the one that killed my parents, whether you are this. But this love will cover those things. Past memory, when you remember, no, this person, no matter, I forgive you. So these are the things that we do that make us to remain in love. Now, we are not talking about love, we are talking about divorce, the infect. So you see any woman that have this thing in their head, even if divorce is coming, he will first of all wipe it out because he know what he stand to lose. I'm not talking about material things now. Maybe some don't want to divorce because of money, because of the asset, because of this. Let me tell you something. For most of you that think that way, you say, even you will do. Let me give you the heat. Do you know that your head, first of all, is important than that money? I'm not trying to shame some people or try to bring down some people. We see this lady that died, that lit the house, that she was caught on the fire also because she was dragging property. This other our singer that the husband beat to death, she want to remain married because I'm a Christian, I'm this. Okay, now he says, shall we continue in sin in Romans 6 verse 1 that the grace of God may abide? You know, I always strip in Bible verses in my video. Shall we continue in sin that the grace of God may abide? Now, you know this thing is what this man is doing. It's continued, which is called perpetual. You still allow him to do it and thinking God will come from heaven and tell you no one day. People advise, people talk, but no, you will not listen. So the domestic violence and the cheating is the major thing people hold to say, he cheated on me, he impregnates another woman, he's beating me, and they will just grab it on you and say, okay, it's enough to divorce. What about emotional abuse, verbal abuse? What about so many things? All the load work. You'll be the one to drop the children for school, you'll be the one to pick them, you'll be the one to clean the house, you'll be the one to cook, you'll be the one to do everything like a maid. He doesn't even care. All he needs is just drop money. I always say it in my video. Put money inside your pot and go out and tell the money to provide me for you. Come back and see whether there will be me. Drop money on top of your table and say, clean this house for me, and see whether it's going to be done. We all need each other in one way or the other. We need each other. Whether you are a man, whether you are a woman, we need each other. Excuse me. We all need each other in our life. So the reason why divorce is not supposed to have effect on us, whether the women, the men, or the children, is that when always try to see things in the other person's perspective. What do I mean by that? See things, be in another person's shoe. If I'm in this shoe, is it going to go well with me? See things in the opposite, your partner perspective. How? If you are standing here like this, you can see my hand. I'm standing here. This one is, they are facing each other now. Other. If you stand here and I stand here, if we draw 6 on the center, you that is here, you will see it as 9. Me that is here, I will see it as 6. So if we keep arguing, this is 6, this is 9, this is 9, this is 6, we get it wrong. You now come this way, stand with me and see it. You see it is 6. Me now, I will go and see, if we stand there is 9. Oh, if we stand here is 6. So from there, you will not get it from the other person's perspective. You don't just look at your own. My word is final. This is common among men. I'm not trying to discriminate. I'm not trying to be feminist now. But you know what I'm saying. This one is mainly common among men. When the men will say, I'm the head of this house, whatever I say is final. It's not always like that. The head cannot stand without the neck. And the neck cannot function without the head. So we both need each other to function well. Now, if you see things in the other person's perspective, maybe we'll be able to work things out. Maybe we'll be able to say, okay. And secondly, some group of people, whether you are a man or a woman now, there's no discrimination. That maybe, for instance, a man will come and tell you as a woman, he wants to marry a second wife. He doesn't need your opinion. He's only telling you for you to be prepared, because a stone that you see coming will not blind you, will only make you to dodge. You escaped it. The man is only telling you to prepare that something new, you are going to be adapting it. It's like when they diagnose you of something, diagnose you of a sickness, of a illness. Now, if you are being diagnosed, you are not going to accept that new diagnose. Okay, if you have a fibroid, you now know that something will be rolling in your stomach, something will be growing in you, which is not a child. It's either you go for surgery or you are going to manage it the rest of your life. You get a bloated stomach and everything. So it's just a two-way. You now know that, from now I'm going to be living with something. And I see some people, especially, I don't know, okay, let me not differentiate now. Like some group of people, they will not want to accept divorce. I will not sign that divorce paper. I will not leave. I will not do this. God forbid. This God forbid of a thing has really messed up so many of us life, messed up so many things. This is not what God says. Stand outside and pray and do whatever you want. Like the adage that say, if you love a bird, let that bird fly. When the bird loves you, it will come back. If it doesn't, then it's not meant for you. Like me, I see things in a different perspective. I'm not saying I'm perfect or I'm good. I feel if something is not coming to me, I doesn't deserve it. That's just my way. Or if something left my hand, it's not meant to be. That's the way I see things. I would not kill myself and say this thing must remain, this thing must remain. So long as it's not life. You can fight for your children's life. You can fight for your life. You can fight for somebody's life. But when it's relationship, all those things, if it doesn't want you, like you see some people will not take it. I don't love you anymore. The first question you will ask, what is the problem? Okay, if I tackle this problem, is there chance? Is there opportunity? If the person say no, then tackle it so that you'll be able to be ready for the next person. It's not a do or die affair. I don't know why we see it as, yes, God say he had divorce. But if the worst come to the worst, what are you going to do? You have to leave. Now, another reason of it is that when they tell you, I don't love you anymore. No, remember where we started. Remember this. I'm the one that built you. I'm the one that make you. I'm the one that do that, sister or brother. Is it not when you are alive that you can be able to eat that money? Or you'll be able to live? Have you not seen so many men and women that kill their spouse, their partner, just to be with another person because they know they can't leave the person? They will just organize one thing or the other, make it look like an accident, just to remove the person from the way. Or they will be putting this poison that you cannot notice little by little until the person drop dead. You know, there are so many things that are going on in life today. Your life is more important than any other thing. You have your life before you get into marriage. You have your life before you have relationship. You have your life before you have children. You have your life. So that your life is more important. Without your life being important, being intact, you can't be married. You can't take care of children. You can't be yourself. So first of all, think of your life first before you are dragging any other person. If everybody is drowning in the sea, and you say you want to help your child or your spouse, if you are not okay, how are you going to help the next person? No, your life is important. So now, let's not drift away from our topic today. The reason why we see divorce as a worst thing is that when we are divorced, because we divorce in a wrong way, most of us, we are divorcing in a wrong way. How do I mean? When there's divorce, now you now see quarrel, conflict, confusion, no talking to each other. I don't want to see you. I don't even have anything to do with you. The street you pass, I cannot pass it anymore. This, that, your family will not. Waiting. Now what front? Now battlefield. Remember, you were once in love with this person. You were once at home with this person. You were once intimate with this person. You were once together with this person. Okay, to crown it all, if there is no children, okay, let's say everybody go there. To crown it all, there is not children. Like I used to say in most of my video, you can divorce your wife, you can divorce your husband, but you can never divorce your children. I know this is mainly common among men. Whenever they leave the woman, they just abandon the children. They just leave the children. It doesn't concern them so long as the children is really... You are only doing yourself. A time spent outside your children can never be replaced. A time spent outside your loved ones can never be replaced. Not only your children, it can never be replaced. Time waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody. It's going on its own. It doesn't wait for you, it doesn't wait for me. You see some family say, now you body do that one. Who tell you say now you body do that one? Not be only you body do that one. Because you have this evil in your mind. When you are divorced, you cannot even drink water in the next person's house. Because you are taking evil. You can't eat. You can't be in the same place with the person because your mind is so corrupt. You see some family, why do you think that children, when they are divorced, it doesn't have infect on them? Now, let's talk about the bad side first before we go to the good side. First of all, when you are divorced, you cut away everything that has to do with that family. If they're even greeting you on the way, you don't want to answer. If you even answer, you don't answer well. Now, you don't have anything to do with the woman or the man. You will not even greet them or talk to them. You will not even cross their paths. If they are doing something, you don't want to be there. You don't want to associate with them. You don't want anything that will actually link you with them. It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. You see where they'll say, ah, have you called this person? Who is this person? Say, ah, it's my brother ex-wife, oh, it's my brother ex-girlfriend, oh, it's my brother ex this, oh. Why are you posting calling? Ah, no, she can't leave, oh, even if she's married, even if she's this. You know? Let there be, you divorce one person, not the entire family. It's just one person you divorce, either the man or the woman. It's not the entire family. They are not your enemy. They are not your enemy. No matter how bad you people live, let there be at least a sign of communication. Hey, good morning, good afternoon. Say sanitation is no love. Let there be a sign. How are you today? I'm fine. And you? How is work and everything? At least let's be able to hold conversation, even if it's for 1 minute. So we say, no, you now look for a place to come into my life again because your heart is corrupt. No, you will not look for a way. Before you know, he has started sleeping with her. Before you know, he has started doing this. Before you know. You know some men, they cannot actually sleep in a house with a strange woman without sleeping with them. Also, likewise some women. Because your heart is corrupt. So, divorce is not a do or die affair. It's not the end of the road. It's not a death sentence. You see the children, when they are coming, you are always afraid. I don't know if their mother gave them something. I don't know if their father gave them something to come and put in my house. I don't know if they are this. I don't know if they are that. Definitely, in divorce, when there is divorce, one must need it and one must not need it. In a very rare cases that you see that the both of them agreed to go their separate ways. So the one that don't need it, we always want to show good example. But you see the one that need it, we always say, no, I know she still love me. I know he still love me. I don't want him to come and inflate me. I don't want him to come and use jazz on me. I don't want him to come and use voodoo on me. I don't want him to come and do this. I don't want him to come and do that. Haba. If he want jazz you, my sister, or my brother, he go jazz you. Sorry for that. If he want jazz you, he go jazz you. If he no want jazz you, he no go jazz you. So, like I told somebody one time, the child was doing birthday and they bought a cloth for her. I don't know who brought this cloth to. I don't know who bring it to. I don't want anybody to inflate me. I told her, come. Somebody that want to kill your child or somebody that want to inflate, that want to manipulate your child. Eyes, even right when the child is inside the stomach. So they won't wait for them to bring cloth to you. Yes, I know it's possible. I said, so we take things too serious that some people just look at me and say, how do you live your life? Yes, because even if you are extra careful, something bad will still happen. You are not careful at all, something bad will still happen. It's like you are so careful, you don't want to offend anybody. Somebody will still come and offend you. That's the truth of the matter. So whether you are careful, you are not careful, whether you are health conscious, you are not health conscious, we still get one of these diseases. That's the truth. So there's nothing you can do about it. So now, what are we trying to say? These are the bad side. You stop giving them money, or you don't want to put money in their hand. They will use your money for something. You don't want to put money in their hand. You don't want to give them money face to face. You don't want them to come around you so that they will not touch you, so that they will not do this, so that they will not do that. What a joke. What a joke. Divorce is that we are no longer together. We all have S before, maybe your boyfriend, your husband. You're no longer together doesn't mean you are a permanent enemy. You say, I am not your friend doesn't make me your permanent enemy. We can still talk. You don't eat in my table, or you are not eating with me doesn't mean I don't want you to eat anymore. It's just that you are eating but not right in my table. That's just it. Don't mean that because you divorce. No. I want you to still eat, but it's not right in my table. You can still eat. You will still eat, but not on my table. So if we get these things in our heads, that we know, that we understand, then things will be better for us. Okay, now, let's go to the good side of it. If we both agree for divorce, oh, you don't love me anymore, you say no. You don't want me anymore, you say no. We can't rectify it, you say no. Okay. There's no problem. But to me, I know I didn't offend you, or even if I offend you, I will try to rectify the fault. I will try to make amends. I will try to change. I will try to, whichever way you want to put it. If the next person said no, learn to leave people with their own opinion. You don't force things out of people. Okay, now when divorce finally come, the children can be with you. Let's use those that have children now, because this is where we mainly have problem that say, no, divorce is not good in children. Divorce is not good in children. So because of the children now, you have to kill yourself. Because of the children now, you have to sacrifice. Because of the children now, you have to do so many things. Yes, everyone sacrifices for their children. But now, the children, if there's divorce, if they stay Monday to Friday with me, they should be able to stay Friday evening, Saturday to Sunday evening with you. You should be able to know your children's school and pick them up sometimes. I should be able to call you and say, today I'm having a meeting or something came up. Can you please pick the children for school? Your name must be there. You must be available in their life at all time. I must call you to say, we are heading to the hospital. Can you join us up? I must call you to say, these children need something. So if we are doing these things, you see that these children, they don't even lack. They don't even know whether their parents are divorced. Just that they just know that my parents, they are not living in the same house. It's like, children like living from one place to another. They like it. If you say you like vacation, my dear, trust me, you've not been with children. If you are with children, you know that children, they love it more than you. Even if you didn't buy them anything, just let them go out, let them go to different places, let them go somewhere else that is outside their environment. And you see how happy they are. You see how they will talk about it. You see how they want to go more. So if they know they are staying weekend in my daddy's place, this weekend I'm still leaving this house, I'm going the other way, there will not be any infects on those children. When you are always there, you show up in the school when the mom is not there. You come when they are doing something, when there is parents meeting, when there is anything, you are always there. No, and then with their mama, I know. If a bad woman have children for you, it's bad children, they will be, is this, is that. I don't want anything to close to them with their father. Their father wife will do this. Their father wife. So many evil talk, many nonsense talk. We complicate things with our hands. And we are not saying they have infect on our children. Of course, it's what you give to them they will take. He said when the two elephant fight, the ground that will suffer it. When the both of you are fighting yourself, who will suffer it? A nation against itself can never ever stand. Your husband is you, and you are your husband. Your children and your husband is you. Your wife and your children is you. So when you are fighting against yourself, it can never stand. A nation that is fighting against itself can never, ever stand. You are fighting against your wife and your children. How are you going to stand? You are fighting against your husband and your children. How are you going to stand? A nation against itself will not stand. There is one major thing I want to trip in. I guessed, or I believe most of you know that. Maybe some don't know, because I know. I don't know whether some people really know these things. Do you know that these children you are talking about, that you abandon, that you are leaving, they are half of you and half of the woman, or half of you and half of the man. So if you are neglecting them, which means you are neglecting half of you. Half of you. That is why the Bible says a nation that is against itself can never stand. If I hate part of me now, you mean I'm not going to use this left anything? I'll just be using this one. Sleep with one side, eat with one side, bath one side, rub one side, maintain one side. Is it going to be possible? No. So you see, this is the wrong that most of us are doing. That we are not even trying to remedy it. We are not even trying to make remedy. We are not even trying to correct it. We are not trying to amend it. You hate the children because of their mother. You hate the children because of their father. They are part of you. Half of those children are you. Half of the children is for the man or for the woman. So if we get this into our scores, divorce will not be a death sentence. It will not be the worst thing that happened in marriage. We are no longer together doesn't mean we are permanent enemy. We are no longer together doesn't mean we don't have contact, we don't have anything. One, I always say some people, especially you women or men, the both side, you are coming to marry somebody. The person is a divorcee. You will not say from now on, you cannot talk to the woman again. Like I quarrel with most of my friends. When they leave their ex-husband or boyfriend or whatever as it may be, you have children together, you have a child together, as the case may be, and now you are now married to another person, you now say you cannot relate to the man directly or to the woman directly, you have to pass through either the wife or the husband. Bullshit. Complete one. That's a bullshit. We have scores to settle, not the other party. So there are some things I wish to tell you that the next person will not understand. We should sometimes talk about what is the child doing, what is the problem. Okay, now, even if we don't want to sit down, at least we should talk on phone. Love will still come. Guys, there are some things that we have to do right, but we are doing it wrong. So if we be able to have communication, oh, if I call your dad, the children, oh, I will tell your mom, Not that when the children know that there's no communication, when they come here, they will do something different. When they come here, because they know you are not going to tell the next person. And you cannot call. And you cannot talk. And you cannot do anything. So who is having the infect? Is it you? Is it the man or the children? These are the problems that make them say he's having an infect on the children. Because there's no good communication. There's no good relationship. There's no family time. There's no treats. When there is divorce, if my family have get together or they have something doing, my children should be able to come. If the man's family have to get together or they have something doing, the children should be there. So they don't miss out in any of the family. That is why you see some children, they grow up either with their mother's family or with their father's family. The other family, they don't even know anybody. At the end, you now see people marrying themselves. Sister marrying sister, brother marrying sister. Because why? They were not exposed to that family. These are the infect that is having on us. Every one of us, whether the man, the woman, and the children. Because why? We are trying to be protective. I don't want them to go there. I don't want them to be there. I don't want them to be this. I don't want them to be that. Unless they reject you. If they reject you, they don't want to see your children, they don't want to see you, then you can be on your own. But still be pointing to so and so person. This, that, is your relative, is your this, is your that. Unless they say they don't want to see you, unless they don't want anything to do with you, unless there's no communication, they cut you off. Not you doing it, whether you are a man or a woman now, you are doing it because of your selfish reason. You are doing it because you want to spite the next person. You are doing it because you want to punish the next person. You are doing it because you want the next person to feel pain. Whatever you sow is what you will reap. I guess you guys know that. So if you think you are doing the next person, you are just doing yourself. Yourself. Now you. So these are the reasons why divorce is having an effect on whether the man, the woman, and the children. There's no discrimination today. There's no man side or woman side. No. These are the reasons why divorce is having an effect on the children, on the family, on whether the man or the woman. You see, you leave somebody and you ask, no, this person, this will kill the person. I told somebody one day, I said, please, can you stop swearing for this, your spouse? I don't want to mention it. Can you stop swearing? Because half of this, your spouse, is on your children. And every time you don't know, whatever you are doing will also affect your children. If their father is a madman tomorrow, it will also affect them. If their father die young tomorrow, it will also affect. If their father doing it doesn't care. Yes, you might not care now, but later you see the infect. The Bible says, pray for your enemy, and it will be a heap of coal of fire upon them. He said, pray for your enemy. Not give us prayer point too. So now anything you like, then you go pray for your enemy. But not swearing. Because anything you are giving to him, half of him is in your children. So you end up receiving what you are giving at. So as a man, so shall he reap. Not be me talking, a Bible talker. So you see, these things are the reason why it's having an effect. You don't want to pay your children's school fees. You don't want to pay their child support. You don't want to do anything. You don't even want anything to do with them. But when the children become somebody tomorrow, you'll not be accusing finger. You'll not be calling out names. Their mother doesn't want. Their father doesn't want me. They are this. They are that. I used to tell somebody, there is a man. He hit divorce. And the woman blocked him. Yeah, the woman was right because of what happened. But the man follow everywhere. Everybody that know the woman. And they talk and talk and talk. Say, okay, even if you don't want the man, please don't block him from the children. Don't block him from coming. The woman realize and say, okay. But some men, They'll just feel like, he say, you don't want to talk to me now, he block me, do this. Because you don't need it. But a man that truly needs his children, a man that truly need, or a woman that truly need the children, it will do, even if they don't allow you to see the children, you go and hide and be looking at them. You send somebody to be going to that house, to be giving them something, to be doing something, to be dropping something in one way or the other. So by the time we do it as counterfeit, I don't care, I don't this, I don't that, you'll not see that things are getting worse. And it will affect you as a man, it will affect you as a woman, it will affect the children also. So that is where you see divorce is having an infect in our marriage or relationship, or an individual as a husband and wife and the children. Thank you guys for listening to me. You guys are the best. Like I always say, I am not a teacher. I'm also learning the way you guys are learning. Love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Try to drop some nice comments. Bye guys. See you in my next video. Bye.